Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the German Grand Prix here in Moto 3 of the MotoGP game. Apologies for no videos for a little while. That's because I had to go and get my COVID jab and I had to go and get some other stuff done. So, haven't had time to record, but we're back today, and you'll see in this video, there is a little bit of an issue that I start dealing with. As you can see, we get ourselves into Q2 by Q1. Wasn't quite fast enough in practice, but we get into it eventually anyway. And now you can see that we just settled 29.811, and it is fast enough for pole position. But going into the race, a couple of things go wrong for us. Now, I noticed during the race that my throttle kept coming off. So my throttle, I was pressing for full throttle, and there was like a release in the throttle. I figured it out just after I finished doing the race. Hence why this is a one race episode, by the way. So I figured it out just after doing the race that the controller, I went on to do a little controller test. There's little dead points in the accelerator, in the right trigger. So essentially, for racing games, that's useless. I don't need dead points in a controller for racing games. So that controller is going to become completely useless for racing games in the future. And I'm not really sure what to do about it. We can see here, we're full throttle right now. And it was not on full throttle, briefly. Then we come around the next corner, and I think it doesn't happen here. But we're full throttle at the moment, everything seems fine. We backed off a little bit, back on the full throttle. Coming around this corner, I believe it does happen down this hill. So we come around here, we're full throttle right now, and as you can see, it's literally half throttle, and it's cost us so much time. So it is unfortunately damage limitations for this race. Now I have a spare controller to use for future episodes and league races and stuff, but it's not exactly ideal because the analog stick on the other controller and the LB button aren't fantastic, but at least I have full throttle. So I need to decide and weigh up the issue and, you know, see which one I'd rather go with, a full throttle or, you know, a lack of an LB button. It's a random one to pick up. As you can see, we're already down here in 6th place with 5.2 seconds behind because we're just losing so much time. We're touching the throttle and it's just not going on. Everyone else is full throttle, we're not. And we lose a couple positions into this right-hander. And now we're going backwards, we're going further backwards. So the damage limitation's falling apart, and now we jump to the final lap. There was a couple laps there where absolutely nothing happened. And now we're trying our very, very best to salvage something from this race. We're 6.7 seconds off the front, 6.9 now, 7.2. We're struggling, there's just no pace with the throttle problem. And we're in front of Toba right now, but Toba is going to try and go down the inside of us now into the long right-hander. The AI are very good through here. I'm not. He does go down my inside. I cut across the track slightly onto my last warning before I get a long lap penalty. In the final lap of the race, you wouldn't want that. Now, we're continuing as we are. Toba in front of us. Can we fight the problem? The inside of our rear tyre is on fire. We went medium hard, and it's practically worn out the hard left side of the tyre. But now, go for a nice I say nice, a very forceful overtake into the hard braking zone on Toba. We're in P8. Will he come back at us? And the answer being yes. There he is down the inside of us. We're going for a little comeback line. Can we accelerate up to the line? And we are going to be... I don't know if we got that. I think it was a dead heat. I don't know if we got that at all. The game's given it to us, but it looked like a dead heat. At 8.710 seconds each of us behind the winner. And yeah, it was damage limitations. We tried our very, very best, and unfortunately, that is the best we could do. P8 today. Now, what does that mean for our championship? It means we lose the championship lead, and we're now 6 points behind Pedro Acosta. And the team championship, really, we've got no chance. It's just us in it with 97 points behind. But I hope you've enjoyed. Next episode will be 2 races and hopefully no throttle problem. And I will see you later.